Beautiful scene in the woodland. It's coming up midday. Nice shadows and nice shapes in this lovely bit of woodland. Just swinging around here just to see my options. Could paint that, but I think I'm going to go for this one. This gate with the park going off to the left and these trees. So we'll go. So I've got the this pillar here, and off here I've got the green of this lane just lying off to my right here, out of view. But to my left I've got more trees, so I've got to try and, I think they're coming out of my scene, so I have to simplify. Lots of amazing trees here. Must try and get their shapes. So just going to try and rough in some of their branches. But let's get the main thing in. This is all green along here. Green, quite a bright green because it's in the sun. Got other big trees disappearing out of our frame here with hue. This tree has got lots of ivy on it, so I'm going to try and get that. I've got another tree, smaller one coming out like this. Hello.
Sketching.
Sketching, yes. No problem, no. Maybe you might even appear in the scene, you know. Yeah, I think that's your best side, is it? Well, actually, it's good to put characters in because it shows the scale of the tree, so you're in the picture.
I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, go on YouTube and you'll find it.
On YouTube.
Paul Perry Watercolour.
Perry?
Paul Perry, P-E-R-R-Y, like Fred Perry, Paul Perry Watercolour, because I shall film this, edit it, and then post it up later today. Big trunks coming up right out of our scene again, and other limbs coming up. Limbs, there's just so many, so I think I won't go into too much detail because I'll put this in my paints, really. But the base of these trees, they've got all this branches sticking out, all this fine stuff, and that's a sort of ambery purpley colour at the moment. So I've got to try and catch that. And as I said, here we've got lots of branches and twigs coming off. They're just starting to go into leaf, so I've got to try and do my best to capture some of that. So many. And the green goes right back into the distance here, and some smaller trees disappearing there, and I've got to try and capture that. Afternoon. Blue sky actually showing today, so I'm going to make sure I get that in. It's a bright early spring, so I'm going to get some ultramarine here. With a bit of cerulean. I think we can go with some cerulean, sort of a bit more sunnier, and I'm going to just wash this in. I think I'm better off with my mop brush as it holds more water. We're not getting too much shine on the page. This camera to iPhone to capture it. I think we'll leave it at that. We could lift out a little bit of cloud here behind these trees with my, I want them soft, and here get a little bit of white there. So I don't want it to be too dark. Woodland can get a little dark and forbidding, but it's not much in leaf at the moment, so it's quite light in here, so I'm going to lift out with a bit of tissue. Right, that will do. Now I need to get in some of the greens, I think, along these sections in the foreground. So I've got some green here, leaf green, and I'm going to put a bit of yellow ochre with it to make it not so vivid. Yes, we can do that. It's not too the sun getting in there. I'm in a bright light. I'm using Langton's rough, 140 pounds, so it's got a bit of texture to it. And in the foreground I've got some nice browns that we need to put in. Got a little bit of crimson there actually, with a bit of ochre. I think that should give us a little bit of this trackway here. Bits of green as well, quite bright green in places, especially off here. The sun is coming from the right. I hope you're not getting too much on there. So I'm trying behind some bright greens. And just and off in the background here, I can just see the flush of some new leaves coming through amongst this deciduous woodland. They're just starting to appear, some of the leaves. So I'll give that a little dab there, and then I'll put in some more detail. We need some darker greens actually under our gate. Well, it's a bit damp. I can do that. Some green, some ultramarine, a bit bluer. Shadows coming as well. There's a big shadow coming all across here. Go right up to these trees, this bank. The other side of that, and this path has got all sorts of shadows coming across from the trees on the right, so I'll just try to mark in a few of those where the sun is so bright I can capture them. From this tree, come across here, dappled. Tufts of grass here on this trackway. The base of this here is all sorts of woodland plants. Some getting quite a stream of sunshine on them, so I could yellow up, make the green a little brighter, so I'll put some yellow, much lighter, sunnier, warmer green in places. I think I need to do that. And out a little bit here into our path. It's a bit bright. On the other side of our gate I can see some lighter areas as well. Right, let's see if we can get some of these trees in. Let's go with, what shall I go with? This flat one. Let's get a nice, some nice darks, some umber. Yes, that's nice. And let's get that down. Just lining up some of the basic shapes. It's quite dark because it's set against the sky in front of me and the sun is bright. Yes, it's going to be much wider than that. But I've got to get some green on it to give me the all the ivy, which is smothering the tree. So we get something like that in. Right, get some of these other ones in. need to put some more twigs and foliage. There's a lot of it there. Just knowing how much to put in. Let's darken up this foreground, I think, so we can make it look lighter in the middle distance. So we need to darken up here a little bit, I think. Some hints of shadows here, so I think I'm gonna beef up my shadow a little bit. Shadows coming across the path there, and let's make my shadow go up to the foot of that gate. I was going to put some ivy on some of these. I think I need to do that. Put some tree foliage on some of these, starting to appear. There's a bit of dry brush work. Say there's some texture in this paper, so if you just dab your fairly damp brush, you can sometimes create some texture. Tidy up a little bit on some of these trunks, some details in. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello, that's lovely.
You like it?
Yeah. What a nice spot. Isn't it a lovely day?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Well, here is the finished article. My camera seemed to stop filming at some point, but I've added quite a few things more. You can see there, got some ivy on the tree there, and a few improvements overall to the general view of it, but I'm reasonably happy with it. It's just trying to capture the spring, early spring, as it emerges, and its effect on this woodland. All the foliage just starting to burst out, but in a little while you'll see the canopy will be in full leaf, and quite dark in here, but I just wanted to capture this light. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more of these, just push the like button, tap the like button and subscribe. No charge to that, but you will just be notified of when I put up new paintings.